Hello, Super Deformed Collectors. We have TinyQ number 07, a food truck. And luckily, the back of the packaging actually had this Table 7 by W. Burger written, so I searched for that, and it turns out this is a real truck. So that's pretty interesting, because I couldn't figure out what this truck was. It's such a weird looking truck, but it turns out here it's a Fiat. So I didn't even know Fiat made trucks that looked like that, but obviously they do. So let's take a look. Alright, so it's another case of actually, learning about the real world by collecting cartooned vehicles. So that's pretty cool, I think. This TinyQ brand is, I think, out of Hong Kong. So based on the Asian text of this truck, I'm going to guess this is a vehicle you can see around Hong Kong. Okay, so I apologize here, the packaging. I don't have any fingernails here today, so it's really hard. So this is one of those TinyQ Pro series, meaning it comes in this plastic case, and it has a metal base that you can steer the front wheels for either cool poses, or actually the thing has a motor where it can zip around the floor, but in a circle if you can steer the thing. Alright, there's a little clip here. There we go. So that's what that thing looks like. It's pretty cool, actually. I like these cases. So, it's nice that we can compare it to a real photograph. Now, my monitor isn't color corrected, so this could be the correct color. It's just that the monitor is different and your screen is different, right? I mean, it might even show up as blue on your screen, but this is a green if you don't know. Okay, so that's it for the comparisons. The license plate does match up, so that's pretty cool. So I guess they only have one of these vehicles in the real world, or it's their first vehicle, maybe. Alright, so we'll just get the wheels out of the way. They're the standard TinyQ truck wheels, it looks like, and they're painted silver, but they have good detail, lug nut details, and a little center cap there, and a different type in the rear, where this is concave and this is convex. This box printing here, it's pretty nice. I don't know if it's a tampo or some sort of sticker. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Is this a... I don't know if that's an edge of a sticker or what. I think it might be a sticker. It looks like it's... Oh, boy, so I just snapped that off. Well, if it is a sticker, it's really hard, so I think it's a hard plastic thing. Alright, so now I have a worn truck. Alright, so be mindful of that with this stuff. That thing is pretty brittle, this graphic. Alright, this door opens up. I think this slides out. There's something going on here. Oh, I see. That lower part hinges with the top part. So that's interesting. Oh boy, I need a flashlight. There's extra stuff in there. So, hold on. Look at that. That's pretty cool. There's like a fryer and a griddle, a vent over the roof of the top, and a refrigerator, and maybe a microwave there. So, very cool. Unexpected. I'm not really sure why they would need this bottom piece, this table, unless it comes out. Oh, I see. That's why. It actually comes out a little bit, so that's pretty cool, very realistic. This entire back face is just that graphic again. It's nice that it has the plate and the lights and stuff. It's interesting how they did that instead of painting the taillights on. And they mimicked, even in the graphic, what looks like a plastic tab or something that would hold the back end, but actually maybe not, because this has two plastic tabs going into that groove. Alright. So there's some sort of detent. This is locked in place. Alright, but with a little bit of force it goes back together. Alright, let's move to the front end here. We got some door handles painted black, looking good. The windows, I can't tell. They seem to be opaque, but they might just be dark smoked. And this is rubbery, but it's pretty hard. But it's nice that there's silver paint in the mirror. And then we got some raised but not painted wiper blades. And the highlight for me is the plastic lights from TinyQ. We got a clear lens, and then behind it, you know, a chrome piece with the orange and light details. Unfortunately, there's no Fiat logo legible, it's just a red dot. This silver and gray is pretty well painted, only there's a little bit off. I feel like this should be black in here, because it's actually hollow, I think, of the real truck. And actually, these are just gray. I'm sure it's an option by Fiat to put real fog lights in there. License plate looks good. Decent egg crate texture here. A little silver on the mirror I didn't notice before. Alright, so this side of the graphic's okay. Yeah, I don't want to pick at that. That'll chip off. And I don't know if that burger looks very appetizing, but I'm sure it's popular. Looks like a croissant or something on that burger. Or a strange looking bun. Okay, so here's that Pro bottom. It even says Tiny Pro. It just says Fiat truck. And then you can steer the wheels here with this tab. Or sometimes I just steer the wheels. No, but this time it's kind of hard to do, so maybe that tab. But you do need to have fingertips to get it. Yeah, there you go. And then, oh, I didn't notice there's this big air conditioning unit up there, so that's pretty neat. Some ribbing texture on the roof. Alright, cool. A lot more detail than I thought it was going to have with that kitchen inside. And then a nice surprise, that's a real thing. I'm just getting on these rotating stands here. Oh, I should probably leave this open. There we go. Let's compare to, well, you know, 1/64 scale. I don't have anything like this because it would be too big for me to collect. One of the largest vehicles I have is the A-Team van. So, from the looks of it, you know, just the front end, that could be realistic. The width and the height of that van. But obviously the whole rear half is totally different, right? Being so shrunken down, but that's why I like these things. Alright, let's pull out choro-q's here. I have this bus. It's a kind of got a loop bus. A 3-axle semi-truck, which I think is like a Peterbilt. And a fire truck. Okay, so just comparing to some choro-q's, I don't think it's out of place. I think it fits in just fine. And then I do have some trucks by TinyQ. One of their latest releases is this Isuzu Elf, and it's a seafood delivery truck. And then this World Champion tow truck, which is really cool because this thing flips down and you can actually tow a vehicle. Let's say the food truck broke down. Alright, that's enough for that. Let's have the minions selling some burgers. Alright, well, it's a pleasant surprise, this one. It's generally not my motivation to collect service vehicles, but again, in super deformed shape, they're not bad because they don't take up much space. They're like half the length of that A-Team van, so I could actually collect two in the space of one regular 1/64 scale vehicle. If this is actually, again, a 1/64 scale food truck, I'd probably have three of them in this space with a cartoon form factor. So that's why I'm down with it, and it just looks cool, I think. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you the next time I get a TinyQ. Bye.